So Yana?
Blue, no red. Ah! She falls off the roof.
That happened to somebody in this campaign.
With the normal one.
Which one's the normal one, Yana? The blue, the red, or the black?
Black.
No problem. She unscrews the black, and right, all the lights in the nearby buildings go out. No, I'm kidding. Okay, you unscrew it, and then you unscrew the which color one?
Blue.
Okay, and then red. Great, they're all unscrewed. Yeah, fuck you, camera, you say.
And I go back.
How would you like, now tell me specifically how. I'm curious on this part. Yeah. So are you saying you want to retrace your steps? So you're going to do a running start, try to jump up one story and across? No? I'm not. When you say go back, I'd like some details here.
Yeah.
What do I need to roll to figure out what's happening right now?
Nothing. You can see her like dramatically pause and look around.
Okay, I'll gather up some rope. How much rope do I have in one length?
Oh, none. It's in the van.
We're not in the van?
No. Oh my God. You look around startled. That would be why I'm not sitting comfortably. I'm in this bush that I've been in for the last hour of game time, in real time.
All right, well, I'm going to make my way over, stealthily make my way over to the van. Do I need to roll for that?
Yes. Stealth at full, just to casually like going out around like I wasn't hiding in the back or pissing or drinking beer or doing drugs or needles, or I was definitely doing needle drugs. People are looking at you and one of the bouncers goes, "Hey, stay out of the back, stay over here, get in line."
I got my badass walk going. You better not fuck with me.
He thinks about it. Do I want to fuck with this guy? He's clearly a badass. No. He goes. He attempts his empty bluster. He says. Meanwhile, Jeff, he snuck away. This should be loads of fun watching this play itself out, you're thinking, as the worst planned thing ever goes on. Meanwhile, Yana, you seem to be stuck up here.
Ghetto television.
You seem to be stuck up here, Yana.
Can I just somehow like climb down? Is that like a...
You could do a hang and drop off of this two-story building.
That's quite high.
No, not really. If you because you're only like, I don't know, 14 feet up, so it'd put you like a body length above the ground if you're hanging, maybe a bit more.
Is there like a place where I can do it so no one sees me?
In the back, right now, if you were to do it, here, I'll put it in this lovely peach car. If you're to, like, you could do it right next to the back door, actually, if you want, because nobody's currently back there.
Okay.
Sure. Now, all you need to do is give me a climb roll plus 30 just to hang into position as opposed to and fall off the building, which I've seen people do, and it's sad and hilarious all at once.
I'm just glad she doesn't have the rope with her. She might put a noose around her neck.
Right. Okay, so you're hanging off the building. Give me a jump roll at full. If you fail it, it's D6. If you succeed, it's 0.
Okay.
My fucking leg! Roll a D6 on yourself. Try to get low. Right, she limps back to you. 2 real, 2 stun, Yana. Your foot hurts. When you get there, Yana, you immediately notice a problem.
Yeah.
There's only one guy hiding in the bush of concealment. The other one seems to have mysteriously disappeared.
Where is he? Did he get abducted by the nice vampire lady? I wanted to be abducted by the nice vampire lady.
No, he wants to get the van.
Why?
Are you okay?
Not really, but kind of. My leg hurts.
Meanwhile, at the van, you get there and you realize at this point, I believe, Jeff, don't you have the keys to the van?
Probably still, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you're at the van, and it's not locked, but you don't have the keys for it either.
I have the keys.
He has the keys. He was driving last.
Yeah, he was
I believe.
driving last, actually. So, yes, he would have the keys.
Oh, he was driving last. You have the keys.
Yep.
Okay. Thank God, you think.
Now, that area where we were hiding behind the bush, is there any place where we can park back there behind the building, behind the bar?
Close to the bush is actually not a bad area if you want to be close-ish.
And would we be able to have relatively ready access between the back door of the van and the area we're going to be doing our caper in?
30 to, 10 to 15 meters away.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but we could drive the van from where it's parked right up next to the whatever car she's getting out of. And
Totally. Yeah, you're wishing you had that fucking side door, though. Oh, God, that is the kidnapper special.
Yeah, but well, that assumes we know what that car looks like or that vehicle looks like. I mean, maybe they have something painted on the side like the mystery van, or maybe they don't.
Well, that's the thing. We can always just drive by. As,
you guys can't talk to each other right now. What are you going to do? Right. You're at the van.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
You are.
I'm at the van. Didn't you walk over to the van? Aren't we all at the van?
I don't know where you come up with this shit. They're still in the bush of doom. I was describing. You got to pay closer attention, sir. They're still in the bush of doom. You're at the van. Only you wanted to go to the van. Nobody else went to the van. You're at the van by yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt first aid on her when you get back to me. But
do you have a first aid kit?
No, but I have medicine, so I can diagnose her at least.
You can diagnose with first aid.
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
But I can see if it looks like anything serious.
Sure. Meanwhile, you're still at the van. You're still by yourself. There are other people that are parking their vehicles here and some guy taking $5 from each of them. When the place gets half full, which it is now, he ups it to $10 because he figures he's got game. What are you going to do? You're at the van still. You've got the keys.
I'm waiting for the other guys to show up.
They never come. What do you do?
What time is it?
You don't know. You don't own a watch. It's getting later. You really wish you had watches. Watches would probably be a good thing to write down on your future felony list. Something to coordinate time. Maybe have a plan ahead of time. Something about time. So they're not coming. They never come. In fact, the other guy, he's looking at you and he goes, if you're going to leave, I'm selling your spot. It's getting full.
I'll ignore the parking attendant.
He looks disappointed. But he's making money, so he's okay. They never show up. Time continues slipping into the future. What do you do?
I'm still waiting for them to come over here.
All right. Well, meanwhile, you guys are patiently waiting for his ass to come over to you. So a long time goes by. And eventually you guys see a van pull up. You don't see it because it comes in from a different angle and it's blocked by the building. So you do not see it, Marcus. Van pulls up and it pulls up into the red circle and it says Dark Star on the side. People begin getting out of the van. There's no sign of your fucking van, but they are getting out of their van. They have the side door also and back doors. They've got it all. And they've got the other side doors. And somebody hit a button and both side doors opened at once. And then the back door, because they have a cool van, unlike your free candy van, which is never going to show up. So
do they have bracelets?
Bracelets?
My two co-adventures.
Yes?
Yeah.
I'll message him that van is here.
You get your bracelet vibrates. Oh yeah, we've got these. You had to take a card for remembering a piece of gear you guys own. Huh?
There's no clock on the bracelet?
There is. It shows time in an entirely different reality, though.
I'm driving over to the back entrance.
Cool. Meanwhile, your bracelet continues vibrating. Okay, you drive over. Where do you want to be on the map? Can you just left click and hold where you'd like to have the van? Where do you want to end up? Okay, cool. You end up in a creepy close position to the other van that's already there, and it looks like there's a bunch of guys, including one of your targets, the guy, the Indian guy, not the girl, begin unloading. Well, first they go up to the door. Door's closed. They go until somebody finally fucking answers after about the 20th good solid whack on it. And the guy's like, fuck, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. Fucking open the goddamn door. The fucking door's open. And they prop it open with the brick. And then they curse at each other some more. They're completely ignoring your van.
How many of them are there? Not
6.
counting the people inside. 6.
Yeah, it looks like the band, not the girl. And they begin unloading the band and roadies. They've got it looks like 4 band members, 2 roadies, 6 total. One of the roadies was driving. Not your guy though. He's not that cool. So they're currently humping gear in. Well, the roadies are. The band guys just go in like, fuck you. Oh, and everybody give me a spot at half on the band guys.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Eagle eye there.
Yeah. Whisper to Yana the little things she knows. Just in case you didn't know, I'm not sure where your knowledge on that stuff begins and ends. So, right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the guy in your van still doesn't come over to you. He's just parked pretty much like, fuck you, it's my alley too. And nobody's really saying shit about it because they're busy humping gear.
Yep.
I think we need to do it somehow stealthily.
Yeah, I agree. Let's get into the van first.
Holy shit, they finally came to the goddamn van. The door opens up. Who's got the back, by the way?
Well, we're both climbing into the back. It doesn't really matter.
You guys climb. They both climb into the back. Both front seats are yours at last. Okay, so right, you guys are all together and may now speak to each other. Did you leave the back doors open or just close them up? Okay.
Well, pull up next to their van and we'll open up the doors and come out from there.
Okay.
Just as a side note, you did not see the woman yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if we spook them though? If we could do something big here now and we spook the woman, she will never show.
Oh yeah, I think we ought to lay low until she shows up. What do you think, Mr. Wallace?
Yeah, I do too. If we haven't seen her, I mean, I thought I saw band members, but
you did.
Yeah, we did. Okay, so the vampire van is here, right?
Yep. Yana, you did get the message I sent you, yes?
I got a quick question for you, Logan. I got a residual self-image card. Does that work here or no?
Oh, sure. Does it say you got to sleep though?
Yeah, it does. It says if you're not using residual self-image in this campaign.
Oh, we are. Yeah.
Okay, so you are. Fine. That's what I wanted to know.
I tell them what I saw, that one of them has an Uzi and the others have pistols. So we need to.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, they're armed? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pulling the van up to about here.
So past where the other van is.
Yes.
So your back door is like in convenient gobbling range. Fine.
And if that's the case, while he's doing that, I will be digging my backpack and pulling out the 2 Glocks that I have.
As the tooling up commences. Okay, so the bad guys, man. Do I get more colors? What colors do I get? There it is. Purple. Bad guys van the cool van, the van that you would like to have someday if you're cool, is there. And your van, which is decidedly less cool, it's a beginner snatching van, is over here. Is that correct?
Yeah, just enough so the alley's not getting blocked.
Yeah, that's fine. The alley's wide enough that you're not blocking anything.
Yeah, I'm sure it's got room for trucks to go through here to bring in lots and lots of beer.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it looks like the two roadies are slowly and laboriously carrying stuff in. You notice that the guy you're sending here to snatch, he's carrying half as much as the other roadie who just nonstop bitches at him like, and he's huffing and straining and shit. He does not look like he's having a great time.
Is he talking in vampirese?
No.
Hey, Yana. Or not Yana. Hey, Mildred.
Yeah.
I'll do this in game. I have an idea. Let's see what you guys think of this. When we get out of the van, when we see her, have you rush over to her. I'm your biggest fan. I want your autograph.
Oh, that's true. I am a fan.
There, exactly. But if you do that, that could be our distraction to help us. And then when you get her, you can grab her, and we can then go from there.
So how do we want to do this? What if all these people will be still here?
Well, the band's going to be inside tuning up.
Yep.
Setting up the roadies are going to be setting up the instruments, the amps and everything. And then for a while, before the concert starts, the band is going to be tuning up. She might arrive anytime during that.
Do you think she will arrive alone, though?
We can only hope.
Yeah, probably not. She'll probably have a car driver, but hopefully she won't have too much in the way of security.
But what I'm saying is probably the band.
Girl running at her thinking that she's the greatest fan, that you're the greatest fan in the world to her. They're probably not going to think too much of that, so that probably won't set the guards off too much. They'll probably maybe try, yeah, stay away, Missy, but not going to be like pulling guns or anything on you, hopefully.
Yeah, I can run up to her and distract her.
And the band is probably going to be inside, is my thinking.
Yeah.
They are currently they're inside. The roadies seem to have stopped going in and out and seem to be inside. Who knows what evil they're doing in there? You hear, check, 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 check.
What do you think about shivving the front tire on that van?
We could do that.
It might slow down some pursuit if we get pursued. And the way we're going to do this is it's not going to be very subtle after we do it.
Nope. If we're fortunate to get her subtly, I'm just going to yell in through the door.
Check two.
Hey, Neil, we need your help out here. And hopefully he'll come out and we can grab him too. But
check three. Shut the fuck up.
I don't like this plan because it's so doing it so in the open and like yelling for help and like inviting more people to the fight. This is no plan, actually. It's just like
well, we might have to come back and make a second attempt to get Neil, or we could pick him up another day.
Yeah, we can pick Neil up another day. Exactly, that's my thought.
Okay.
Yep. If we can get him with this, great. If not, we'll pick him up another time.
Yeah,
but right. First thing, let's get her and get this taken care of, and do it as safely to us as possible.
Everybody give me listen rolls.
How will we find him another day?
That's a good question. Maybe I don't know. Oh, license plate number on their van.
Sure, make a note that you know the license plate number of their van. That will help if you ever make any police friends who can trace a plate.
Yeah, because, cops like money, and we're about to have a lot of money. Were we making listen rolls?
Yes.
Only if you heard me ask for it.
Well, okay, it got garbled, man. Give us a break here.
Yeah.
And I couldn't hear you anyway.
Yana, you hear him beginning to chant, Tanya, 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 Tanya.
They are chanting for her. What if she's inside the whole time?
That is exceedingly unlikely.
But if she is, we'll let him play, and we can sneak in the back, and we'll wait for them to take a break. You know, as you know, they'll take a break for somewhere in between. And when they take the break, then we'll grab her.
Okay.
We just go with it.
You know, okay. Well, yeah, let's just do it. Whatever. I'm really worried about this. Usually when we do things like that, it doesn't end that great, but okay.
Pay attention to your messages, Yana.
Okay. Oh, she's coming on a motorcycle, maybe.
A motorcycle. Awesome.
I hear a motorcycle. It's coming closer.
Right.
Take a look. See the motorcycle.
Eventually, you guys see, like, out the back. Well, you have no windows in the back of your van. It's pretty much a cage for whoever's there. So, using the side mirrors of the van to look, you see it looks like a motorcycle turns the corner and it's got the light, and then it stops dead. Just a little bit in the alley at this corner here.
Damn it, we should have stayed in the bush.
Apparently so.
I told you it's a bush of concealment.
Does it look like her?
Can't tell. Bright light, headlight, nighttime. You can only tell that the motorcycle was coming in and it suddenly stopped. The headlights shine on both vans.
She's got to go up to the door to get in.
Maybe she's spooked.
Maybe.
How about Mildred, you go stand by the door there, and we'll wait for you to say a particular word and come bursting out of the back of the van then.
As he's saying that, the motorcycle turns and it looks like it's turning around and going back out onto the street.
Let's go after it, probably.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we got.
Who's driving? Is it still Pete? Yes.
Yep.
All right, you guys are both in the back of the van, and you're going to be now. Pete, I'm going to definitely need a drive roll for. You've got a couple of different choices. If you want to go fast, you could just go back up all the way into the street and then do the big turn. Of course, you may end up getting fucking hit by other cars on the street because it's not an empty street. But definitely be the fastest way because your back end is pointing in the direction you want to go. Or you could try a and then go, but you're in a van. You're on a motorcycle. You're thinking it doesn't look great.
Are you watching where I'm clicking?
Yeah, all I see is an expanding circle. Yeah.
Back the van up to about here, spin the wheel to get the back of the van to there, and put it in drive.
So a reverse 3-point turn.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Yep.
Okay, cool. Give me a drive roll. It'll be a little bit slower, but a lot safer. Unless you crash into the club, then it'll be funnier. Cool. You pull it off and you go out. You head up and you see the motorcycle in the distance. Because motorcycles are small and fast, and your van is big and slow. So it looks like the person on the motorcycle kind of looks back. They're wearing all black leather, tight black leather and stuff, and they got the black helmet and stuff. And they seem intent on going the fuck away. You are now entering a chase scene. So we're going to go in the combat rounds. I'm going to flip back to the card page for this because you guys are definitely at a huge disadvantage over a motorcycle in the van. But it's still possible that they're going to fuck up their motorcycle drive roll. before you.
Yeah, well, then there's always the city factor. So
Oh
hopefully
yeah,
that will help.
oh yeah.
It could hurt us as well.
This is your
All right.
dramatic combat. Welcome to it. Villains
What
are
do you
first.
think, guys?
Heroes
Go ahead.
Shush! Villains are first, heroes are second with a free reroll. Short dramatic speeches are approved. Right. They attempt to do their motorcycle roll because they want to put some distance between you guys. They slow down just a little bit to fucking tantalize you with the back of their motorcycle. So, hero's turn. Short dramatic speeches are approved. I'll get to the driver last. Jeff, what do you do?
Get her. And
That's
I'm
short
waiting
and
right
dramatic.
now. Yep.
Okay.
I'm just waiting by the back door. If we can get in front of her, I can open up the
don't tell me what you're going to do. Just tell me what you are actually doing now. Yana, short dramatic speeches are approved. What do you do? Jeff, take card. What do you do, Yana?
We will capture her, but then we will let her go. It will be so awesome.
Take a card, Yana. Meanwhile, driver, you notice that you've pretty much got an open thing. Are you just going to open up the van and go fast? You don't have to make a driving roll, but if you do and you can succeed well, you can actually close some distance.
And making a short dramatic speech precludes me from driving.
It precludes you from doing driving that will actually get you better in it. You can hold position and do a short dramatic speech if you'd rather.
But this break in the traffic won't last, so.
Nah, she fucked up her motorcycle roll, so if you want to catch up a bit, now is a good time to do it. Cool. You happy with 34? You have a free reroll is why I'm asking.
Yeah, 34 is good.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
No problem. He gets a lot closer to her. He's only like a couple of car lengths back now as opposed to the massive lead she carved out early in it. Now we go to next round. Villains are first and at a plus 10% to whatever they want to do. Being in or on a vehicle, act normally, do whatever you want to do is approved. So everybody gets a card. And she attempts to, she's going along, she attempts to turn with traffic, ignoring the light, which is like yellow getting ready to go red. She's ignoring the light and is pretty much trying to merge into turn right. She barely managed to, she's like kind of wobbling shit. You're thinking, there's a chance because she is not that great at this. She didn't go over or anything like that, but she's losing ground and she had to like wait for some other asshole to go by and then get in there. So if you can just make this driving roll, then you will be pretty much on her ass.
Another driving roll.
Oh, you're going to make a lot of being the driver and all. All right, you're definitely not gaining on her, but you're not losing. You're still about 2 to 3 car lengths back. You kind of, and there's a car between you and her, and some like older lady, she's maybe in her 60s, is busy flipping you off because you almost cut her off because she was jumping the fucking light, and she just felt like she had to go now. So she's working on flipping you off and driving, which means she may actually run over your target because, you know, next round.
We're not going to take her uninjured.
You might. Or not. Actually, he says that, and suddenly, heroes are first, casting his spells approved, villains, -1 real hit point. She goes, ah! And so, he's right. She is now injured, very slightly. Not by anything you guys did. She's like, Charlie horse. Okay, so heroes are first. There's a older lady between you and the lady on the motorcycle. What do you want to do? Not a lot of hard traffic. You seem to be in kind of an industrial type area. There's nothing really parked on the street. There's a sidewalk, but it's fairly narrow here, and it has the big "don't come up on the sidewalk" curb.
Okay, I missed part of that. Tanya did what to
Tanya,
hurt herself?
Older lady, you.
Yeah, Tanya did what to hurt herself?
She gave herself a Charlie horse. Charlie horse.
Gave herself a Charlie horse, still on the bike.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, is there a way to drive around the old lady?
There is, although it won't be easy And if you fail it by enough, you may fucking bash off the old lady trying to get position behind Tanya. Or you'll just be next to the old lady and she'll think you're wanting to drag race. Which, you know, she's in a Chevy Tahoe, so she thinks she's all that.
Well, she won't win a drag race. All right.
You're in a van, so anything's possible.
Driving around the old lady, trying
Sure.
to get closer to Tanya.
Give me a driving roll. All right, yeah, you like barely getting, it just shows your bumpers on, and the old lady is just fucking biting the steering wheel in rage. She's like, ah! And right, you are now pretty much, oh, let me check on her. She freaks out and takes a fumble card. Let's see what happens to her. Faux reroll. Okay, this will be good for you pretty soon. Are you two wanting to do anything this round?
I'm just holding him at the back door.
Okay, Yana, where are you at? Do you want to be holding onto one of the seats next to the back door? Because you're pretty sure, looking at him, knowing how these things go, he's going to open the door, fall out onto the street, roll, get hit by another car that's behind you.
Yeah, also near the back door, probably.
All right, you get ready to fucking fall out also. We can both die together, you think. Yeah. It's just like the old gypsy lady had told you. Next round. Villains are first. Nothing good's approved. You guys all get a free reroll on anything you're doing against Tanya directly this round. So you could be trying to do something clever with driving. You're right behind her right now. She attempts to do her driving roll, see if she can. Okay, she is not getting anything super special this round.
Did you get anything from her fumble last round?
That's you guys all get a free re-roll against her. That's her
gotcha.
fumble. So Marcus, you're pretty much the man right now. What are you going to do?
Is there a way for me to get the van ahead of her to cut her off?
You can try it. Give me a driving roll. Lower is better. If nothing else, you can try to do the spy hunter thing where you pull in front of her and then suck her up into the back, which would be ideal. But
that would be great.
If we had a ramp,
kind of wish you had ramps. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
And again, you could stop real fast after we open the doors, and she might just, go over her handlebars and land inside the van.
Wouldn't that be great?
Jeff,
Yeah.
you're not sure exactly what the position is.
Right.
So actually, and you get 3 words. So I'm going to send you a message real quick, and then think about your 3 words before you say it, Marcus. Whisper, Marcus. Three words only. What do you say?
Get her now!
Jeff, what do you do?
Fling open the doors.
Both of you guys give me dex, maneuver, dodge rolls. Don't fumble. Anything but a fumble's fine. A fumble means you just open the door and fall the fuck out. Because the van's not just nice and placid, it's maneuvering around and doing all kinds of shit. So Yana, he does not fall out, do you, Yana? Now, you guys just, you open the door, she's like right behind, and you think it's her, you're not sure, long hair sticking out, magnificent rack, all dressed in skin-tight black, but it could be anybody with a dark reflective helmet on.
Right.
What do? You've opened the doors. Yana, you have an action left. You haven't gone yet. What do you want to do?
Can I jump on her?
Yes. Give me a jump roll. You're going to want to make it by half as you are literally standing broad jump, leaping out of the van onto her somehow. Lower is better. Good luck. Roll.
I can see it now. I'm your biggest fan. Ah!
Yeah, I wanted to yell, I love you.
You yell, I love you, and jump. Cool.
I will play skill 15.
Now is a good time to play it. Okay. I love you. Right. Yana, you're pretty much got your legs around her neck, and you were like this on her, and she's going, and she's like, right. We now go to next round. Heroes are first, villains are second, and get reinforcements. Cool. You remember that you forgot to shiv the van tire, as you see it in the far distance coming. Meanwhile, it was a really good idea to give you a card for that. Heroes are first. So we're going to start off with Jeff. You're at the door, and Yana really digs this chick. You're thinking, what do you do?
Are we stopped or are we still moving?
Oh, no, you're still going at like 30, 40, 50 miles an hour, somewhere in there. You're not sure. The ground looks like it's going really fast.
I'm just going to sit back and wait for now because there's nothing I can really do.
All right. And
hold on. So
what are you going to do, Marcus?
What's my awareness of the situation behind me? Everything we've said, I know everything that was just said.
Sure.
I'm going to slow down.
All right. Yeah. Gradual slowdown.
Yeah.
All right. No problem.
Not enough to put the motorcycle in the back of the van, but enough to get them real close.
Yana, what do you do?
Can I like grapple her?
Sure.
you kind of already are, but yeah.
Yeah.
She can ride pillion if she wants. I don't mind.
So the objective of what I was saying is to get the motorcycle within reach of Mr. Wallace.
Yeah. Assuming that this lady doesn't do anything at all or fucks up her thing, then you're fine. Go, Yana. Lower is definitely better because you kind of got her. All right, you ride around seductively on her and stuff, but you are in a really unusual position. For her round, she slows down and then says to you, Yana, in a very commanding voice, jump off. And she rolls her skill. Right, Yana, what is your willpower?
15.
Cool. Roll a 25% or less. If you fail to do so, we know what your action will be for next round. Which will be bad. At this speed, especially. You know what you're going to be doing next round. We now go to next round. Unless you're not sticking with that. That's totally...
Wait.
Go ahead.
Never mind. My round revision doesn't do what I thought it was going to do.
No. Round revision's an awesome card, but if you played that like when the bad guys got reinforcements, then I would have gone to the next card, for example.
I can try to pause it, but I don't know that like rolling less than 25 is quite a low chance.
Yeah, 25%, 1 in 4.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Up to you, Yana.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I try one pause just for
fun. See if you're having fun with it. Sure. Let's see if Yana's having fun, guys. Here we go, Yana. She's not having fun, guys. No fun for you. All right. Next round, villains are first, heroes are second, and have a good chance of getting knocked down if they take damage, like Yana will. Grinning is approved. So for her round, she attempts to go around you, which unfortunately that lady is now trying to pass your ass. So it's going to be a little harder for her, and she may end up getting run over by this old biddy who's like, I will take you. No, like a fucking boss right in between the old lady and you. She's just going, and Yana, at this point, you are jumping off. You get to go first. So now, you don't have to jump onto the really hurty street. If you want to, you can either try to jump onto the front of the van or onto the old lady's car. Either one is a valid target for you. Or onto the street.
She got ahead of the van?
She's beside it.
She's pretty much just a little bit ahead right now. She made a fucking crit at a negative, so she's good.
Yeah.
So, Yana, what's your target for, because she just said jump off. She didn't say where.
Yeah. I try to jump to the van again.
Okay, the van's a little harder to grab onto than the old lady's car because the hood's more slopey. The old lady's car is more flatty, but you can definitely go for it. It'll probably put you in a better position. So go ahead and give me a jump roll at negative 10% as you awkwardly fling yourself immediately off. You feel just this odd compulsion.
What type of windows are on this van? Is it power windows or crank?
Oh, they're crank. Right, Yana, you missed the van and probably are going to get run over by it as it passes by.
I will pause this.
Okay, you've got a 50-50 chance of doing this.
Yeah.
Hey, right, you now have a new passenger clinging to the front of your van like some sort of Indiana Jones. And shows are like clutching onto it, like, right, and let's see, I don't need the damage table. Right, Jeff, everybody's got, give me a spot hidden roll at full, Jeff.
Nope.
No problem. You failed to notice the large van that says Dark Star everywhere on it, and it's got like flashing lights and shit around the top and stuff. Like, notice this van. You're like, it shows like the windows getting rolled down and some guy leaning out going, you know, you don't notice that. You do notice that like Yana's gone, motorcycle's gone. What do you do, Jeff?
I'm actually going to pass and wait for Marcus to go because what he does with driving is going to make a better difference what's going to happen. So.
All right, Marcus, it's all you.
All right, so the
lady that you're chasing, you, other lady, you're kind of like in a little stack shape.
So if I yank the wheel over to the right there, I hit her back wheel. Is that the situation?
You might. You will definitely also probably hit the lady that's next to you, which you've always hated her.
Well, I don't have to yank it that far, but
yeah,
okay.
Well, we kind of fucking know how this is going to work out, don't we? I mean, you're not an expert driver by any means. You're a competent driver, but doing a chase in a van and trying to smash up a motorcycle, yeah, I mean, you're only doing like 40. She probably won't get killed from this. And it may throw Yana off.
Okay, so I try to,
yeah, you've never liked Yana either. So all three of these ladies, bad. You decide to yank the wheel. Give me a driving roll. Lower is better.
Boom.
Well, if the next round she's gone.
Maybe. Go ahead and give me a driving roll. Wow. Oh. You go over just enough to hit her. Yana, give me a strength roll. Lower is better. Yeah, says Yana. It shows like part of the metal of the car going rivets like a she's like yeah. She just fucking digs into the metal and you see part of the metal deforming under her grip. She is strong, you think. Disappointing, you think. And meanwhile, the other lady, she is going to get into a little wreck. Right. She's wobbling badly. And now she is going to try to dismount her bike at a big negative and not get run over by the lady next to her, which is an excellent chance. She'd rather be on the other lady's hood because the motorcycle is... Right, she is now clutching onto the front. She is now a hood ornament of the lady next to you. So her and Yana are looking across at each other, both of them clutching onto the fronts of their respective vehicles. And the lady's like, get out of that car! And meanwhile, give me a spot hidden roll for free at half, Marcus.
I just want to point out that Jeff never really got an action.
Yeah,
I haven't gotten him yet.
Yep.
All right, I'm doing spot hidden.
At half, roll.
Getting there. I got windows, man. I got windows to deal with.
Don't worry, we'll get you 10, 12 more screens. Okay, and Jeff, now give me, first, before you decide to do anything, give me a dex maneuver dodge roll at full, because the van goes just a bit, and you don't want to, like, lose your, you just kind of glide with it. You're used to doing this on top of subways and shit for some reason. So what are you going to do, Jeff? The van jolts, and you hear a crunch, and then you see a motorcycle go and just shoot by. It appears that it's and sparks shooting off of it.
And I don't see the girl, I just see the motorcycle, correct?
Yeah. Well, give me a spot hidden roll for free. Lower is better to reassure yourself that it's not her that's making all this. Oh my God, she's the one making all the sparks.
You killed her.
Yeah. She is trapped in the motorcycle, and apparently her body is creating a lot of sparks as it just goes down the road. You hear incomprehensible screaming from the back. Jeff, what do you want to do as you're staying there going, ah?
I'm just going to go, ah! That's about it.
All right, next round.
Yeah, we got some good rolls in there when it counted. That was fun.
Oh, yeah, didn't we? Yeah. We're real good at this kind of thing. Not.
Well,
Villains are first. Shooting a pistol gangsta style is approved. That's it. Sideways, giving yourself a much reduced chance to hit. Right, the old lady, let's check and see our morale is. She is fucking into that. She's like, you son of a bitch! And she goes for your car. She's always hated. She tries her shitty. Oh my God! Jeff, give me a dex roll. Marcus, give me a free drive roll. Because she just. Oh, Yana, give me a strength roll. Right, Mr. Walls, you fucking lose it and fall out the. Give me a grapple roll at half to see if you're still holding onto the door. Yeah, save me, Jesus, he says. Okay, only Mr. Wallace is not at half. Right, Mr. Wallace goes, ah! Give me a luck roll, Mr. Wallace. Nobody's really close by the back, but this is to, we'll do your damage in a minute as you are getting left behind in this car chase, at least for now.
No, I'm actually going to re-roll that. I can't have that 100. It just, not 2 100s in a row. I'll spend the hero point as my hero points slowly tick away.
So you're going for the grapple at half again. Oh, no, you've already gone past the dex roll. When you rolled your grapple at half, now you're re-rolling that roll. So you're basically going for a 35.
Nah, not going to worry about it. I'll fall out.
All right.
Wait, there's a whole bunch of ropes back there.
Yeah.
And rigging and shit.
Rigging? I don't recall ever saying anything about rigging. What you're imagining and what is there.
And bungee cords.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a pile of them. So, let's see.
Next time I'll remember to bungee cord myself to the side of the van so it doesn't happen.
That would be better. Jeff, roll 2d8 on yourself as you fall out onto the street. Somebody a long way back makes a drive roll with a big bonus not to just freeze up and run your ass over next round. Actually, I'll roll that next round.
I will attempt acrobatics to soften the blow when I fall.
Please do.
Yeah.
No problem. You decide to face plant it instead. Roll 2d10 on yourself as you attempt to use your face to soften the blow. Yeah, he says.
I love road rash.
You take 9 points of damage and pick up some real interesting fucking look. It looks like it's just somebody scraped off part of your face, and you lay there in the heat this round. Next round, you can get up, move around, sing the blues.
And that's all real damage, correct?
Actually, we'll go with 5 points are real, 4 points are stun in this case. Yeah, there you go. You got some knocking around, but a little bit more real and with extra gravel sauce. So, let's see. Right, old lady has just bashed your car. Like she's trying to run you off the road, but you've got a bigger vehicle. Yana, what are you going to do first before Marcus decides to retaliate against the lady? You're absolutely terrified as you're clinging onto the thing. And what are you going to do?
So the lady's car is next to me?
Yes.
With the vampire lady hanging off of it?
You don't see her right now from your vantage point.
Okay.
She may have fallen off.
Mm, I don't know.
So you hang out and think. Right. What are you doing there, Marcus?
I hope she's withholding her action. I am
No.
going to try to. I can see the Tanya, right?
No. What do you do?
I cannot see Tanya.
Correct.
Why can I not see Tanya on the hood of the car that's next to me?
You
Did
don't
she
know.
move?
She appears to not be on the hood of the car next to you.
So I have no idea where she went.
Do you want to spend the round looking for her?
I kind of want to run the old lady off the road.
Oh, fuck her, man. Go for it. Go ahead and give me a drive roll to just bash her back.
Can I spend the round looking for the vampire lady?
Right now, well, you froze up on your round, and you're going to be making a strength roll to cling like a fucking bug to your car because he is now using your entire car as a hammer against this other lady. Go ahead and give me that driving roll, Marcus.
Okay, I need a relative thing here. Her car is here. My car is here or here.
No, you're pretty much running neck and neck right now. So, and
Okay,
good news, if you make it by half, you can run her into oncoming traffic because fuck her. Yeah.
How close are Mildred's body parts to being in the middle of this?
You don't think she'll get squished in the sandwich. It may knock her off, but she won't get squished. You don't have time to think about stuff. Do it or don't.
Yeah, I'll run her off the road.
Right, roll. For some reason, the old lady seems to have gotten a bloodlust, or maybe she's involved with this somehow, or maybe she's your anti-fairy godmother. Right, you run out. Give me a luck roll. I'm curious on something, Marcus. Lower is better. The old lady skids into oncoming traffic, screaming at the top of her lungs, which is really satisfying. Yana, give me a strength roll. Good luck. You just need to make it a full, not to fly off your vehicle. Yana, continue. It just shows her go, and you see like holes. And she like just puts her finger through some sheet metal and looks at you like, and you're like, is she actually a fucking vampire and she's wanting to eat one so she can move up the generation thing? You're starting to have these thoughts. No problem. And give me a free, let's see, Yana, give me a half. Both of you, Yana and Marcus, both of you give me a free spot hidden roll at half. And Marcus, please give me a luck roll lower. Oh, you already did luck roll lower is better. No problem. You see a sporty type car is going to be front ending the lady unless her or him can make a fucking drive roll. So it looks like she's had it next round, unless some fancy driving takes place. Wow, Yana made hers. Cool.
I'm doing a spot hidden now?
I hope so. If you want to, you can. You don't have to. I'm not forcing you into it. Wow. Okay. You guys both noticed the same thing. Oh, Jeff, please give me a spot hidden roll. Lower is better. As you're like laying on the street.
I'm laying on the street.
So much pain. One of your eyes is like, it's all fucking shut and stuff. And you're like, I'm the Terminator. Okay. So as far as you guys notice, you see a couple of people laying on the street back behind you. Further back, you see a van that says Dark Star, and it's like lighting up. And you see people leaning out with Uzis and shit like that. And
Uzis?
At least one guy's got a fucking Uzi. You're pretty goddamn sure you can. It's the most easy profile of a very popular Israeli weapon ever, as you know. So we now go into next round as you're thinking, this is getting awkward. Villains are first. Tipping your hat is approved. Right. Let's see. Check on. First, the drive roll from the horrible old woman. Aha! She says. And from the other guy, right, the horrible old woman fucking just turns into you, like, she's like, yeah! And you're like, what is wrong with you, bitch? And the guy in the sports car goes, and he's doing like some drift racing bullshit, and you're like, the fuck, I need one of those sports cars. And meanwhile, let me check it. Right, Jeff, we're going to go to you first. Let me see if those guys notice. No. And right, the van doors are going like that, and you hear and see pew 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 as like some of the squibs or whatever explode off of the back of the van doors. They shooting. Jeff, you're laying on the road, and the car is like working on stopping so it doesn't run you over. Came a lot closer than you'd like, about a car like, but it did stop. You had a big bonus. What do you do?
All right. Well, first off, the reason I fell out of the van and took all the damage is because I had 2 pistols in my hand, one a Glock in each hand. So I'm making sure that's nearby. Why I still have them. So,
give me a dex roll at a quarter, and you've got both. At half, you've got 1. Higher than that, they're dropped somewhere when you went. They may not even be on the road anymore. They're gone. They may have dissolved.
I will just take them off my inventory list because they're gone.
I mean, you could spend a hero point on it. I'm easy.
Yeah. Why not? I'm
up to you.
Spend one. Burn those hero points.
Oh, this is pretty dramatic.
Mm-hmm. All right, and dex roll.
Okay.
Oh,
you've still got them. You're like, part of your thumb is like literally, you can see the paste from your thumb flesh in groove of the pistol.
No, that's what are you talking about?
You're like, I still armed. Okay, you want to spend your round getting up?
I want to spend my round rolling off of the road.
Give me a acrobatics roll to do it with style, or a dex roll to do it like a clumsy drunken oaf, or Logan, either or. Actually, that's kind of redundant. I drink alcohol tonight. Rum! Sorry.
Well, I'll try acrobatics, even though it's probably not going to work.
Okay. Fumble. You writhe around in pain on the road. You're doing the with pistols for hands. You're like like that.
I do want to do one thing though, very important. I look at the driver. I look up at the driver that stopped for me, and while I'm writhing around in pain, I tip my cap to it.
Unfortunately, I don't think you're wearing a cap anymore.
Oh man.
Yeah. Well, keep in mind with all the preferred actions, it's that instead of anything else. It's only.
Oh no. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I go to tip my hat and realize I don't have it anymore.
Cool. All right. Now, meanwhile, the old lady is coming for you. She seems, I'm rolling her morale, so to speak, in this case, crazy bloodlust. She seems to be just kind of threatening your car, but when bullets and stuff start going, she is now thinking like you can tell her, she decides, I'm going to floor it, and goes, and it's like slowly getting away. And you're like, it'd be more dramatic if we were Fast and Furiousing this, with some nitrous. She's just going slightly faster. It looks like she has had enough of you. So, and you're noticing that Yana is like still clutching like some sort of gecko or something onto your fucking kind of hood. What are you going to do?
All right. I need to get a clearer picture of what the Wayfarer is that we're on. Is it 2 lanes either direction? One lane
is exactly 2 lanes both direction. There's no median. Well, there's a double yellow line. That's supposed to work, but it apparently doesn't keep cars away from each other. And up ahead, you can see a row of those mailbox things on your right, like the FedEx, UPS, postage mail. And past that, it looks like there's like a parking lot that doesn't have many cars in it. It's got some. And past that, it looks like there's some sort of stone building. And on the other side of the road, you see like a big steakhouse and stuff like that. So.
Okay. Mildred is on the left side of the front of the van.
She's on the driver's side, clutching onto it. So left, yes.
So help me out with the shape of this van here, the body shape. If my door opens, huh?
Rectangular, generally.
If I open my door, is Mildred going to have any chance at all of being able to use that to get inside?
It'd be fucking rough as shit on her, but possible. I mean, you could spend the round going and rolling down the window and just holding the wheel steady, because it doesn't look like anything you've done has been able to dislodge her so far. But yeah, if you just wanted to roll down the window, that would probably be better than trying to hold open the door against the wind resistance and stuff, which is not Typhoon, but still something. Plus,
okay,
she's fairly
there's a
small.
sidewalk.
Huh?
There's a sidewalk. There's a sidewalk to the right of me.
It's a pretty fucking steep curve. I don't recommend trying to jump it. I mean, there's a parking lot coming up if you just want to go straight and not do it. You could just drive straight and do the window if you wanted to. And see if she can gecko her ass in.
So there's not really any effective way for me to turn the van back around and go back the way we came.
You could do a turnaround in the parking lot, but then you'd be going cross traffic and shit. And you could try sluicing across the oncoming traffic. Don't recommend it.
Yeah, well, that's probably what's going to happen. But before I do that, let's get Mildred inside. So rolling down can I roll down the window and maybe get into the left lane? Since the old lady decided she was going to leave.
You kind of just casually drift in the left lane. Right. It rolls down the window. No driving roll or anything required. Mildred, Gecko, what do you do? Gecko girl.
Try to get inside.
Give me either an amazing climbing roll or a acrobatics at full, or tell me how what kind of roll you want to use to get in there.
Probably the climbing roll.
Give me an amazingly good climbing roll. Just barely making it or something is not going to fucking fly unless you go in stages. Yeah. Crit. Right. She comes in on the fucking ceiling and then drops into the fucking chair next to you, and she's like,
she's not a vampire, she's Spider-Woman.
Apparently, yeah. She was bitten by a radioactive motorcyclist and became Gecko Girl.
Awesome roll. Very timely.
You've never seen anybody do anything like that before, and you're starting to wonder, is she human?